Peace and love to everybody out there. Welcome back to my channel. This is Black. This is part 2 to my heat press. I guess you could say tour. Basically, I'm just showing a video of 3 heat presses that I bought to hopefully, accomplish something good this year. Make a nice little bit of money. Doing something I like to do. If you didn't watch the first video, go watch that video so you can get a little history of, and see why I have 3 heat presses, because each heat press I would say serves a different purpose. So this one right here, this is the second heat press that I bought. The first one, and I probably didn't mention it in the other video, but the first heat press that I bought that, I don't think it's probably been a month now. This one I just bought probably like a week and a half ago. This one doesn't actually have a name. This is, a lot of you probably might be familiar with it. This is a heat press that you'll find on eBay. You actually find it on Amazon. I paid $160 for this heat press. It's a swing away, as you can see. Got your mats. These mats don't stick to this. These mats move. So the reason that I bought this second heat press machine, well, as you can see, like I said, it's a swing away, which is good when you're working under the heat element. But I just came across something called sublimation, and I wasn't familiar with it, and I just got familiar with it. So this particular heat press is actually a combo heat press. This is a 15 by 15 also, and it comes with attachments, and I'm gonna get the attachments. That heat press right there, that's the one in part 1 I was talking about. So like I said, if you haven't watched that video, go check that out. So I'm going to show you the parts real quick. So this right here is the coffee, I said coffee, the mug heat press. Well, after you make a mug, you can drink coffee in it, but this is yeah, like I said, this is the coffee mug attachment. I haven't used this because I have to actually take one of my printers and turn them into a sublimation printer, and I got to get the ink and the stuff for that. So I'm going to probably be getting that real soon. And this right here, which is a little different for me, I'm not used to this. This is a plug. I think this is like where the heat goes down in, and you plug it in there. The only complaint that I would have about this heat press was that some of these, like I said, some of these parts look kind of, I don't know if I want to say worn, but they don't. If I buy something brand new, I expect everything to look brand new. So some of these parts, like for instance, you see that this coloration right there. I don't know particularly if these parts are brand new or if this has just been like some shit that was in the warehouse, maybe, sitting for a while and shit. I don't know. I won't know that until the heat press, until I'm using it, see how long it lasts. Got more parts. And this is a 5-in-1. If you go on eBay, you'll probably see 8-in-1, but I went with the 5-in-1. And then maybe later on, if I need to add more. This is the plate attachments for the heat press. I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably won't be sublimating no plates. I don't know. I'm gonna look into that. I don't really see the purpose of that, because I wouldn't. I mean, to sublimate a pitcher onto a plate and then put your food on there and eat that, when that's that's ink, chemicals and shit. I don't know. Maybe some people might make those plates and then hang them somewhere as like decoration in the cabinet or something. I don't know. This right here goes to the heat press attachment. Again, if you can look right, hold on, let me put this down. As you can see right there, more color missing on it. I don't know if it dropped on the floor. Well, if it dropped on the floor, it would have had a dent on it, but shit, I don't know. This is the heat press attachment. This don't look too bad. And I haven't seen if any of these work, because this would be kind of hard. It's different with the heat press. Like I guess with those two, I should be able to feel if the heat is coming from it. So as long as these parts work, then I'm cool. I won't send it back. This one right here was real scratched up. Either somebody used this already or this was doing a lot of dropping on the floor in the warehouse. But my biggest concern was this heat press. I feel like more so the prices, they're really charging more so for this. I don't think it's really too much of these parts. So as long as this didn't look too banged up, I was cool with it. This definitely need some oil. It's kind of sticking. So this heat press comes with a 2-year warranty. Again, this particular heat press, like I said, doesn't have a brand, so I don't know how that's gonna work if I ever need to swap out parts. This is the control box, and this actually came unattached, so that was different, that I had to actually attach this to it. Looking at this stuff, it looks like if you do run into any issues, don't look like it's going to be really hard to fix. It seems like to me that this box is the brain of this, so it's kind of, I really feel like if you ever had any issues, it'd just be a matter of swapping out this box, which hopefully is a good thing. I don't know how much that shit would cost if the warranty goes out. The build quality is not bad. I don't feel like it's cheaply made. It does. I wish it had a little bit more weight to it, because you can easily tip this over. One thing I haven't got used to yet is, as you see, this is a swing away. So what I thought is when you bring it back this way, it would just lock into place. But no, it can actually keep going. So you actually have to line this up to match with this. So for that reason, this right here is hot as hell. All you got is this. And the chances of you remember to grab this, you probably won't. So I would definitely recommend getting some kind of gloves for this. Now these not actually heat gloves, so I wouldn't keep your hand on it too long with those, but just for doing something real quick, these work good enough for me. I haven't made anything on this heat press yet, because like I said, I just got it. Yeah, but you know, I mean, like I said, so far everything is good right now. You know, once I start using it, I'll see. This is the knob for, like, see how easy it tips over. This is the pressure knob. I like the little knob piece right there. This tightens up the swinging of it, which I don't understand, because you would have to swing it out the way. So I don't understand why that would make it kind of hard to swing. I don't know. I didn't understand that shit. This plate actually slides out. So you kind of, like, in a way, you also got the benefit of the slide out, but you only can slide this out too far before the machine tip over. So if you need, you could probably slide this out maybe like an inch and then push it back in there. But you can't push it out too far because it's going to definitely tilt over. So like I said, I bought this for Sublimation. I'm going to be honest with you. If I would have bought this first, I probably wouldn't have even bought that heat press machine. Because I think I came across these before, but I was getting a lot of different reviews about them. But when it comes to these 5-in-1s, it's like you only have like, you don't have too many options. It's either one of these off-brand ones or the Heat Press Nation has one, and there's like $800. And honestly, I don't know how much sublimation I'm gonna be doing, so I went with this one. And if you look at this one too, I looked at this one. It's not too much of a difference with this one versus the Heat Press Nation. So don't get it twisted. You know, you might see something that's cheap, but it be like the same people making these damn heat presses and shit. They just, you know what I mean? This is just one that you would consider off-brand. Like shit, probably if I want to contact them, I could put my shit on it. I think they just change out different parts, whatever the customer wants and shit to make theirs have their own brand into it. But I think it'd be the same people making these and shit. But I did buy this, and it claims to have a 2-year warranty, so you know it gave me a little bit more confidence buying it. 2-year warranty. I don't know where you're gonna find too many heat presses where you're gonna get a 2-year warranty. And this heat press also came with instructions. Now you're gonna see a lot of reviews of people saying they're not coming with instructions, so I don't know if maybe some people if they forgot to give people instructions for it. But mine came with instructions, and it definitely helps. But you got enough people on YouTube making videos, and you can learn how to work in and change the attachments. I just ain't see too many people having the 15 by 15. I seen 12 by 15 and 9 by 12 and 10 by 12, and you know that's too small for me. If I was making a lot of t-shirts for maybe, if I was gonna be designing a lot of stuff for little children and stuff like that, that would work. But I think 15 by 15 just gives me more of a better work area. So I'll power it on real quick. This particular machine also came with 2 Teflon sheets, and it came with a fuse. So this is what it looks like when it comes on. It switches from Fahrenheit and Celsius. Heats up fast. That's another plus. It does heats up fast. As far as even if it heats evenly, I wouldn't say it does. Now, I have a gun that I use to read the temperature. It wasn't matching up. It was like 30. It was like about like 30 degrees off. Now, when I came back, it started more so matching up with the heat. So maybe even though it may say it's like 200 on here, this particular heat press might not really reach it yet until the heat is circulating it more and stuff like that. But and then too, I came across this heat press too has like a, well, I can't show it. It's like some kind of sheet or something under there, and I know when those sheets are under there, it could block. You're not gonna get an accurate read of the heat. So as long as it's not off too bad, and like I said, if I'm making t-shirts, as long as shit ain't peeling off or none of that, then we straight. But you know, pressure. And like I said, if you get one of these, you definitely I'm gonna put some grease on this. But I mean, for $160, man, it's nice. It's cool. Make sure if you're moving this, you use them handles, because I'm telling you, that's how when I was reading it. When I was reading this heat press with the laser, I said it can't be not that much inaccurate, because this plate is hot as hell. And you know if something, if it's saying 300, you know if it's 300 degrees because it's hot. So this damn thing does get hot. Don't touch it. I did put a t-shirt on here just to test it out, and you probably gonna come across this flappy shit moving around. So that's gonna probably get a little irritating. I'm probably gonna take one of these off and just use the one. I don't see why I would need 2 of them. And there's something right here. I don't particularly know what the hell that is. It's like some kind of piece right there. I don't know what that is. But yeah, so this is my second swing away. And like I said, that's pretty much it. Just go on eBay, type in a 5-in-1 heat press 15 by 15, and you should see this one because, like I said, it doesn't have a name. If you're thinking about getting it to do sublimation, go ahead and take a chance. I recommend it. Well, I mean, don't be afraid to take a chance. I can't say I recommend it because, like I said, I haven't even used it yet. I was regretting it at first, but then I said, you know what the hell? You gotta spend money to make money. So if you're thinking about getting it, don't hesitate. Just go ahead and get it. But if you got a little bit more money, go ahead and get something better. But like I said, if you want something besides this, but you want the same concept, you're gonna probably, like I said, Heat Press Nation is the only other ones I saw that look almost different than this. And like I said, it's $800. You're gonna see other brands of this, but if you look at them, you can tell it's the same shit. But Heat Press Nation has the only one I can say that looks different. So, like I said, if you're starting out, I would definitely go with this one. And that's pretty much it. So I hope this was enough information for you. I wish I could have did the unboxing, but honestly, you probably wouldn't have wanted to see it because I was, this kind of shit, like right here, like I was saying with the scratches, I was concerned about that shit. Like, you got a lot of people out here that get shit, they repack it, and then they send it to you and shit. And it's like, nah, if I pay for something that say new, I want new. But like I said, it don't look like this was like banged up or nothing like that. It's decent enough. And like I said, these parts you can get on eBay. So as long as the shit work, no big deal. You know what I mean? It's the product that I'm creating that needs to come out looking a certain way. It's not really the tools that I'm using that has to look that good. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this. Like I said, if you haven't watched part 1, go back and watch it. I should have part 3 coming. Check that out to go over the final last heat press. Like I said, like, subscribe. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. I'm gone.